What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix. So, this is actually really cool. I'm actually looking forward to this because Stranger Things is a really, really good show, and I keep telling people, look, I know that Netflix has made some really questionable shows. I know that Netflix has done, some horrible shows actually, but if you are an anime fanatic, stay on Netflix. Okay, do not cancel your Netflix membership. If you are an anime fanatic, like I could understand if you don't like anime, you just want to like watch shows or something regular good shows. Then go ahead and cancel. But if you're an anime fan, stay there. Have your Crunchyroll and your Netflix, right? I know some of you are going to pirate. Well, if you're gonna play the pirate game, Sail the Seven Seas. And hey, you know what? I understand, but like, I want to support these studios. The studios that are doing really good shows, I want to support them. So that's why I stay subscribed on Netflix. So here on whatsonnetflix.com, which is a website about Netflix shows, it says Netflix planning Stranger Things Tokyo anime series spin-off. A spin-off anime series about Stranger Things. Now, of course, it's going to have its own story. Of course, it's going to take place in the 80s. And I don't think it's going to connect to the story of Eleven and the gang. I think it's probably just going to be its own story in the world of Stranger Things. They might make some references to to Eleven and the crew, but for the most part, I think that, it's just going to be its own story. But let's see what the Ruffer brothers have to say. Before we get started, guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture, Japanese culture. If you're into any of that stuff, then make sure to subscribe. Now on with the show. Now it says, for a while, the Duffer brothers teased that we would be further venturing into the Upside Down with a spin-off of some description before and after the conclusions of the flagship series. We've now learned that one of the spin-offs is set to be an anime series called Stranger Things Tokyo. Right? Cool. So the spin-off series we hear has been developed for quite some time, with early rumblings about the project coming out in early 2021. Details are still a slim on the new project, but we do have a brief log life of what to expect. It says an encounter with the Upside Down evolves into a grand adventure for video game loving twin brothers living in the outskirts of 1980s Tokyo. What did I just say? Yeah, it's gonna be 1980s Japan, 1980s Tokyo, right? So probably like in the corner of Tokyo, maybe Yokohama, where the Yakuza are. Man, that'll be pretty cool. They're probably gonna bring the Yakuza in. Who knows? I'm really looking forward to this because anything anime, anything that takes place in Japan is always freaking awesome to me, and to a lot of you guys too. So the Ruffer brothers, the Duffer brothers confirm a spin-off of some description. It said, speaking of the Happy, Sad, Confused podcast, Matt Duffer said the spin-off would be 1,000 times different from the original and added it to be a story that connects to the Stranger Things world, but it really is more about how we're telling the story. Yeah, so it's gonna be its own separate thing. And there are some details here. It says why Stranger Things will venture into anime because Netflix is investing big into anime. Like now, how Disney's doing, a lot of other people are doing. That's mainly why, but also to keep the Stranger Things franchise running, man, because it's a really good show. It says some of Netflix's biggest franchises have seen spin-offs into multiple formats over the years. The blueprint has been mostly pioneered by The Witcher, which we've now seen an anime spin-off, in a live-action spin-off, and more, right? And there's a Witcher anime, Nightmare of the Wolf, which is really good, right? There's a Cyberpunk 2077 anime, Edge Runner, which was really, really good. It says other examples of Netflix IPs to get or set to be converted into animated spin-offs are Bright. Yeah, the Bright Samurai Soul, this one was crappy. This one sucks. I did not like the animation. It was 3D. I didn't like it. Altered Carbon, I actually haven't seen this. And then there's Army of the Dead. Haven't seen that one either, but might check it out later. So Stranger Things anime, Stranger Things Tokyo. I am 100% up for it. Definitely gonna watch it. And by the way, there's also people on the internet that have been making their own kind of like Stranger Things project. Like, I'm gonna show you this on the screen right now, but there's actually a Stranger Things there's actually a Stranger Things anime opening. So if Stranger Things was an anime, it actually looks really cool, and it's actually on YouTube, and I'm gonna put the name of the YouTube channel here, so go and check that out. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Make sure to like this video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell for future notifications. This is your boy, Andy Matrix. Thank you for watching and listening. And Godspeed.